Greetings, Taurus. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Keeping in the format same as usual, we are going to jump right in with your rune reading here for this week. Your energetic past here is in the god Ing's rune of Ingwaz. This is an irreversible rune of the god of Ing. So Ingwaz is that successfully planted seed. It's usually depicted as a diamond, but either way of seeing this at the elderfuthark is correct. This is the seed planted in the fertile soil. This is the rune of fertility. This is like a lesson in divine timing, where you know that the seed is planted in fertile soil. The seed will open at the right moment. It will grow roots at the right moment. It will grow above ground at the right moment, right? So a lot of like checking the ego, putting it in place kind of energy. So this is also nicknamed like the divine masculine's rune, with needing to come more from that place of healing, of the divine masculine healing senses of ego. Although divine feminine does have that as well, don't get me wrong, we all have aspects of both in our lives, but this is more the holding space in that container of knowing rather than guessing that seed is protected. It will grow, and you can respond without reacting in wholesome, grounded ways, stable ways, right? Anytime you see those lines coming like that from the runes, it's very stable energy. So this is blessings or challenges with this aspect, or with these aspects rather, in your energetic past. So take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, Taurus. And your card of clarity here is the Wheel of Fortune. So the threads of fate here. Interesting. So it feels like maybe this was all fated for you. This has the word rune here in it. That's like a bind rune. These cards use these are the runic tarot deck, and they use a slightly different variation than the elderfuthark. So for this card though, the Wheel of Fortune, this depicts the mother, maiden, and crone with the threads of fate on there, and this is like, is everything stable, kind of deterministic, threads of fate already woven in your life, and you're kind of, I don't know, this could still be blessed or challenged with this kind of clarity moment here. This card's supposed to add more clarity. It still seems like it can go both ways here for you, Taurus, where it could look like you're challenged with that sense of ego, or blessed with that sense of healed ego, with as far as everything being predetermined, or you're kind of out of your hands, out of control kind of stuff. Let's see what a rune for clarity is. So this is about a trusted energetic source that's proven itself to you through many instances of your life. This is the horse rune, Awaz. This is about that grounded spiritual recharge, being able to be led and lead at the same time. This is that horse, the man's best friend kind of energy, where you're able to lead and be led at the same time. That's reciprocative kind of nature. It is very grounded and stable as well. This has Laguz mirrored within it too, which is nicknamed the Divine Feminine's rune. But this is like somebody or another source that's proven itself to you, that you reflect or know each other intuitively, emotionally. You kind of ground each other, spiritually recharge, kind of all that stuff. Right? So blessings or challenges with this in your energetic past, Taurus. Do let me know in the comments below how this resonates. And definitely take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Another irreversible rune for your energetic now is Yera. This is endings making beginnings, beginnings making endings. Yera is the cycle of the year ending. So this is nicknamed the harvest rune. So with a harvest, we learn our lessons, we take inventory of the crop, and we learn what we did and how to do better the next time around, right? So this is kind of like that liminal space in between cycles, where you're learning and applying it to new things. So that's kind of where it feels like you're at right now. I think this might have been a challenge with this in the energetic past, maybe a little pessimism involved here. But look at this. You got the Three of Cups right here with Yara. So it looks like you're again blessed or challenged with these energies of being able to feel supported and nurtured and celebrated with your kinfolk, with your family, with your clan, with your spirit tribe. Um, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But it feels like this might be a little bit out of. You might be thinking a little bit pessimistic about some of this, but, or I might be, but I don't want to project onto your reading here, Taurus. But this could still be either way, bless or challenge with these aspects. Regardless, this is calling in another rune of clarity here of Iwaz. This is another irreversible rune of needing to be flexible, durable, tough, strong. This is the Yew tree that's also believed to be the world tree, Yggdrasil in the Norse pantheon, right? And the tree of life. So it's the world axis. So this is spinning on the world's axis. The yew tree was very, or it is anyway, very flexible, very durable, very strong. So this is kind of testing or calling into factors or into focus aspects of those energies here with you right now. And with the changing of things, because things always are changing, you're in this liminal space right now. Maybe you are thinking about where is this energy because you're needing to be strong and durable. I do see a little bit of lurking pessimism probably there. Um, it's really greatly dependent on the feedback that you were getting from that energetic source. Because you do base a lot of your opinions and you do become a lot like who you surround yourself with. So in your energetic near future is Hagalaz. This is the Hail Room. This is a lot like the Tower card in Tarot, but don't be afraid. Don't get upset or anything like that. This is another irreversible room. Bam, bam, bam. 3 irreversible rooms. So this is something that's unavoidable. My coaching for this is to look at it as happening for you rather than to you. Happening to you, you let that ego sneak in, and it sneaks in disguised as intuition and leads you down a nice spiral, down a dark path. If you look at it as happening for you, you're accepting the now, you're being a lot more present, and you're looking forward to the blessings that are in the outcome, whatever blessings there may be, like silver lining kind of energies. This is like a unintended eventuality, like a car repair or a home repair or a hailstorm or a natural disaster, a literal natural disaster. Unintended eventuality is not something we necessarily want to happen in our lives, but they do. They do. And it's when we focus on them too much, is when our ego gets involved and it becomes as happening to us rather than for us. I think this is going to be a big blessing in disguise because this is going to remove some of that kind of confused energy. Yeah, judgment, answering your call. You're shedding what needs to be shed off of your divinely guided path, and you are rising to your call. Yeah, judgment. I love that card. This has Ingwaz in it too. Ingwaz is all over this card for judgment. So divine masculine healing work, embracing more of your divine masculine healing work, like standing in your inner authority and being able to let go of things and recognize them as happening for you. Here we have Ansu's clarifying all this. This is a very grounded rune of communication. Grounding here with the line going straight down, that indicates grounding. This is, well, that's how I coach them anyway. This is about divine downloads, prophetic dream work, learning, being blessed with divine knowledge like claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, all those clairs. We have over 6. So look them up. You could also get like deja vu, premonition dreams, spirit signs, palindrome numbers, spirit animals, divine loves using animals and numbers, things that are in our kind of like our daily lives, right? Natural things as well. So food, drink, tea leaves, things like that. I mean, look for signs. You're going to be getting them. And this is maybe enhanced aspects just of communication for you in that near future, like you being able to like stand firm and answer the call and be able to say nope to this, but stand firm and like look forward to what is happening in your future beyond this. Because this is, I think, you showing up as a more healed version of whatever this is. Influenced presently with the rune of cattle. This is Fehu, the rune of wealth, abundance. Right? When I say abundance, what's the first thing that came up to your mind? Was when I said wealth, was the first thing, right? Are you pulling down that energy? The rune's energies always go from top to bottom, not bottom to up. So if you're not grounded and you're stretching out, looking outwards for your abundance outside of yourself, outside of your life, you're going the wrong way with that energy. Make sure you're grounded and just attracting. You know, you've always heard that very tired phrase, but it's still true and it's useful and it has its place. Of I don't chase, I attract. So this is you like under the influence of, am I chasing abundance or am I attracting it? Am I grounded and pulling in from multiple channels? Yeah. Ten of Swords clarifies. Yeah. Lot of sense of lack there. Okay, so that really kind of shapes up what that Three of Cups here, needing to be tough and durable. You're probably looking at, where is my nurturing, stability, clan, all that kind of stuff. Everything, you know, that whole victim mentality, Taurus, is kind of a, there's a time and a place for it. I'm just going to leave it at that. Ten of Swords here is, it's done. It's over with. It's kaput. It's, that thought is done. That experience is done. It is complete. It is, there's 10 swords in it, and there's nothing, there's, yeah, it's, can't get any lower than that. This is my top 1 or 2 least favorite cards in the whole tarot. One of my top least favorite cards is the Three of Swords. So Ten of Swords, here's very final energy. The whole suit of swords is kind of challenging, the wands as well. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Where is your joy? Where is your pleasure? Where's your abundance of joy and bliss and pleasure? This is Wunjo, the clan flag of success after trial, of feeling blissful, happy, wonderful, celebratory, euphoric, all those beautiful positive energies. About abundance. Ten of Swords, feeling a lot of lack. Yeah. All right, what is your advice for right now? Follow your sense of flow. Leave the unhealthy career or relationship or residence if it is not serving your divinely guided path. Definitely check in, like meditate, go within. But this is you needing to be like, look at this. It looks like Wunjo grew a leg. This is you following your joy. This is you being in lockstep with divine flow, marching along to the beat of divine flow, nothing else. So this is indicative of a change of house, spouse, or career. In that sense, you're not surrendering to the discordant, the stagnant, or the abusive kind of energies anymore. You're surrendering to the divine flow, and you're following your joy. You were looking for that joy, and now you're being called to be present, be now, and start moving in that direction with divine flow, divine source, and follow that joy. Follow your F, yeah. King of Swords, you know, uniting ideas, uniting clans, uniting different concepts, different ways of communication. So with the King of Swords energy here being present here, I think this is going to help you be enhanced and speak with clarity here as far as answering your call and saying no to like surrendering to the tower, and being able to just communicate with divine and navigate these energies a lot easier. This is also you needing to probably patch up misunderstandings from the past with your clan, your spirit tribe, however that resonates with your Three of Cups energy here. Remember, being strong and durable, like King of Swords is that dude. Very divine, stoic. Here it depicts Harold Bluetooth in the card, so he was the great uniter of clans. So Manas is clarifying this with Rado here, and this is in your advice position with this is you need to be more grounded a lot. When the lines are like that, be more grounded. Go within for that clarity. There's Dagas here within this too. There's Wunjo facing another Wunjo here as well. This is my clan flag looking at another clan's flag. This is how do I relate to the others, the other than. How do I self-identify? How do I see my attachments to outcomes? How do I relate to labels? Are labels even needed? Definitions, all those sorts of things. Let go what needs to be let go of. Go within for that clarity. Be very grounded, but unite, like the King of Swords energy here, unite those ideas and concepts so you can move and be present. Be present with the flow. Be present in those communications. Be present in your movement away from discordant, stagnant, or abusive energies with that sense of enhanced clarity. You're like, no, I am worthy of love. I am worthy of freedom. I am, fill in the blank. Outcome for this is, greater resilience, strength, flexibility with Iwas here, the world tree, the world axis rune. This is, you're going to be more flexible, right? A lot more durable and strong, like the yew tree, like the tree of life, more embodiment of that energy. And that's beautiful because that'll help you be flexible through that hailstorm, and you're going to be like, yeah, this is easy, piece of cake. We've seen these before. Tower in your outcome. Okay. Hagalaz is a lot like the tower. So this is kind of happening simultaneously. This is part of the outcome. This isn't like a dragged out energy, but this is you definitely seeing this onset and answering the call. And it's up to you how you respond. Is this happening for you or to you? Speak it clearly. Answer the call. Tower moment is a blessing in disguise here for you. We might not always like them when they happen, but this one I think you do like. I think this is one where you're kind of ripping off a Band-Aid and you're probably revealing a new aspect of self, and you're kind of shedding that layer that doesn't serve your divinely guided path anymore, helping you be more durable, strong, and flexible. All right, Taurus, look at this. Beautiful stuff here. This is enhanced sense of abundance, healed sense of wealth, the rune of cattle, Fehu up here. So look at that. It's not all doom and gloom. You're healing a lot of your joy. You're healing a lot of your stability, your sense, or not even stability, flexibility, strength, durability. You're following your joy, yep. And you're gaining more of that sense of self-sovereignty, sense of self-worth, and following divine flow, being more present by connecting the dots, connecting the thoughts, or whatever needs to be connected in your life. If they're people, fine. If they're ideas, fine. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's get a card of clarity from the Messages from the Fairies Oracle deck this week. Fairies and Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Taurus need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. Give us one card of clarity, please. Okay. Divine, please show us clearly. Okay, one card. Thank you. Thank you and thank you. Connect with nature. You've rejuvenated and inspired. Excuse me. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. That's the card for you. Let's read what that is all about. As soon as I find it here. Okay, at the bottom of the card there again it says, you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time with others. Taurus, this card comes to you because your body and soul are craving fresh air, trees, flowers, butterflies, birds, sunshine, and the animals. The message is clear. Go outside. The answers to your questions are outdoors in nature where you can easily think and receive and creative ideas. So Taurus, if even a brief stroll during your lunch hour will yield tremendous benefits. Additional meanings for the card are to plant a flower garden, or adopt a new pet, or your children need to spend some time outdoors, or go camping or hiking, or visit a rural or eco-friendly retreat center, or switch to a career where you can work outdoors with plants or animals, or trust the messages you receive when you spend time in nature. Another one is you have a natural gift for communicating with animals. Another one here is bring nature indoors with you, like potted plants, a fountain, and crystals. The last couple meanings here are you need sunshine for full spectrum lighting, to elevate your mood and emotions. And the final one here is to eat more naturally. Take in fewer processed foods or beverages. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.